Let's talk about Stranger Things, Gigi, new Hypercharge, Mega Quest, and a lot more in today's Mini News! Let's start with the new Stranger Things collab, which comes with a new roguelike game mode called Upside Showdown. Here's how it works. You pick a brawler when you start a run, and you will be playing through 5 stages, each being a showdown game. So you will gain or lose trophies, and you also gain trophies for each player that you kill, so that's like how Showdown Plus works. At the start of each game, you get to choose a power-up that will stick with you for the whole run. So as you move on to further stages, you can choose power-ups that synergize well with what you already have. The power-up choices that you get are brawler specific. So for example, this is some of the power-ups that you can get for Bow. And I think the colors mean different strengths. So blue power-ups are the weakest, and then purple, and then yellow is the most OP. If at any point you get below 4th place, all your power-ups will be removed and you'll be sent way back to stage 1. And for each win you get, you progress to the next stage, and you get some waffles. I will waffle about that very soon. It looks like the number of waffles you get varies. Maybe this depends on trophies or, I don't know, something else. Marzio says that
the first to win 5 games gets max rewards, which are trophies and waffles.
He is probably talking about the 5 epic win waffles, but first compared to what? Compared to the 9 other people who were starting with you at stage 1, or compared to the 9 other people at stage 5? I don't know. Now let's waffle about 11's favorite food. Other than the Upside Showdown, waffles can be earned through quests, new boss fights, daily wins, and freebie tracks. And you can use waffles to buy card packs. There are 2 types of packs. We only see what you get out of these cheaper Demogorgon packs. It pulled one Upside Showdown pack for Surge. So I think this means that you need to unlock the deck for a brawler in order to use that brawler in Upside Showdown. So you can't just use any brawler you want in the roguelite. I have no idea what the more expensive packs give. I hope it's permanent stuff like the new Stranger Things skin or some progression. Selfishly, because I want to make a video on how to best spend waffles. But if you can only get temporary power-ups from it, then there's not really a video idea there, right? And I would be really sad. Speaking of the Stranger Things skins, the Brawl Pass skin for November is 11 Lumi, which honestly feels pretty underwhelming. And I think the color variations don't fit 11 at all. Unless you're using Shiu, then I think it's like the best skin ever, objectively. Dustanita is a hypercharged skin, and that is more like it. I love how the Demogorgon moves in such a weird way. Hopper Bull has such a dad vibe, oh my god. This might be the most normal person skin in Brawl Stars, and I love that. Eddie Draco it's fine. The super attack animation is so good though. Will Gus is pretty simple, but I love the upside down ghosts, and oh my god, the new horse skin is so good. I love how each puddle says ahoy, it's so cute. I swear, horse skins never miss. All of his other skins are so good. We're also getting 2 new boss fights, Vecna and Spirit Knight Frank. I assume they will function similar to the Halloween bosses running right now. It will just give waffles instead of candy. Alright, now let's talk about the new brawler Gigi. I actually had a tutor called Gigi a long time ago, and I think we used to call BB Gigi the BB when I was playing with other kids. Anyway, Gigi is a new mythic assassin. I love how Danny acknowledges the insane amount of mythic assassins. She has a trait that charges her super when a projectile enters her radius. Despite what Marjo said, it seems like it doesn't matter whether the projectile hits Gigi, because the super bar goes up when a projectile enters the zone. And it charges up so quickly too. 2 cult shots charge like half of a Gigi super. This will work so good against brawlers like Shelly or 8-Bit with a lot of shots. Her main attack is kind of like a big Coral super. It charges up like Amber's ammo, and when she releases, each spin deals 1000 damage at max level. And for her super, she teleports after a small delay, and within 3 seconds, she can choose whenever she wants to teleport back to her original spot by pressing the super button again, dealing 3000 damage. As usual, Gigi can be unlocked in the new early access event, which means yes, she will come with a mythic skin. And if you want to find out the chance of you getting her, I got another video for you, which I'll show you at the end of this one. We actually have a huge hypercharge change here, because now the stat bonuses on every brawler will be the same. This is basically a nerf on every brawler on all fronts, except for a few brawlers with a plus 15% speed. Then they'll get buffed to plus 20%. I think we can all celebrate the fact that the game will feel a bit less like Hypercharge City. Or maybe not, because we have 4 new potentially broken hypercharges. Pam's hypercharge is finally here. In case you didn't find out like 5 months ago, her hypercharge gives allies a temporary shield if they're already healed to max level. The heal amount is the same, it just goes into the shield. This could be a big breakout that Pam really needs. For Ally, she healed 20% of the damage that she deals during Hypercharge. So for example here, Ally hits Grom with 2730 damage, and she heals 546 HP from that. And during her super, her attacks are dealt based on the max HP of the enemy, instead of scaling based on their current HP. Which means that she can two-shot the entire team just like that. Mina's Hypercharge is a copy and paste from Lumi, except, ooh, they bounce. They better give Mina a nerf before doing this. And for Ziggy, his super will now return to him, which gives him area denial for twice the duration and gives Ziggy more time to recharge his super. Let's talk about Mega Quests. Mega Quests are huge quest chains that run for the entire season. There are 8 quests in the chain, the last one being Brawl Pass exclusive. Each quest gets you 1500 XP, which is a bit less than 1 extra star drop from the Brawl Pass, which takes 1600 XP. And there are also some other resources that you can get there, like waffles. There are also a few Omega quests in the chain with this color gradient, which gets you double the rewards. So this is just a pure, harmless progression buff, and a little extra perk for people who buy the Brawl Pass. So between the 11 out of 10 skins and the new Mega Quest and the fact that I am poor, there is no better time to spend using code SHIU. But let's talk about daily rewards. They are changing how the free daily star drops work. Now, there's going to be 6 rewards over 6 wins. But they aren't all going to be star drops. They're going to be split between
Star drops, hypercharged star drops, angelic star drops, demonic star drops, sushi rolls, presents during certain seasons, mega boxes, and boom boxes, and mech boxes sometimes.
And waffles for this season. I love how they threw in a new box that we've never heard of as if it's common knowledge. But my big question here is, are these rewards randomly assigned for each player? Or does every player get the same rewards? It's just random for each day. I really hope it's the second one, and that they'll give some transparency to the probability of each box coming every day. Because without them, this could lead to some shady practices. Maybe they will give the good rewards to free-to-play players, because paying players will just buy the stuff anyway. But even if my wishes are granted, I don't love this change, because having event gachas like sushi and boomboxes available at any time, I think that ruins the novelty of those gachas, and it also just makes calculating progression a lot harder. Before we wrap this up with the rest of the new skins, some quality of life improvements. You can now team up with players that you recently won with, even if you are not friends. Hopefully there's a way to disable that if you want. Now, XP doublers will double quest XP instead of battle XP, which I think is how they used to work like 5 years ago, right? I could be completely off base here. And there will now be a trio gem grab and trio wipeout with 4 teams of 3. Okay, this isn't really a quality of life improvement. If anything, this is a quality of life decline. But anyway, here is a few more skins and then we're done. We have Mecha Mandy, which is the Brawl Pass skin for December with its 2 chromas. We have Mecha Piper, which is a new Hypercharge skin, also with 2 chromas. And Mecha Jessie, which is probably a legendary skin, which also has 2 chromas. Not gonna lie, I was never a fan of chroma skins. I don't hate them, but I just think they look kinda lifeless and they all feel the same, so I don't have anything to say here. We also have a few gym skins, which will always remind me of how unfit I am. These skins give off Jane Fonda workout video vibes so much. I'm not sure my audience will understand that. Tiger Leon is the new Pro Pass skin with its two chromas, which are like complete opposites, because the white Leon color scheme is so good, but I have no idea what is happening with the Stalker Leon skin. Like, what is that bombardment of color combinations? And finally, Archer Queen Penny, which means there are now officially two Penny Clash skins. This one and Clash Mini Penny. Hello again! As a thank you for watching it to the end of the video, scan this QR code for 100 candies for free. This will go away in less than 2 days, so do it quick. And hopefully I will see you soon when I talk about the Stranger Things waffles. Hopefully there is actually permanent resources there. Bye bye. Okay. Stop.